you gotta eat in this Pokemon world. I choose you, the greatest podcast of them all. I choose you.
Hello, and welcome to I Choose You, the podcast about cooking and eating Pokemon. My name is Jeremy Zielik, the host and Alton Brown of the group. Joining me this week, as always, is...
your friend on this show, Ben Montoya.
Ian Davis, the Rachel Ray of the show.
And coming to the YouTube viewers with a very ghostly sheen. I don't know why my webcam always makes me look like 8 times whiter than normal.
It's
because I am, but also...
You're getting ready for the season. You're getting ready for the spooky season.
Yeah.
They know their clientele when
Yes,
it comes to webcams
The white people.
for podcasts.
Roasted. Evan, I thought you were going to say, like, and coming to you live, I have the spookiest drink imaginable, a ghost beer or something.
No, but I do have peanut butter whiskey, Ben's favorite.
Screwball?
Hell
Tis
yeah.
the season.
Tis
Tis the season. Absolutely.
Is Screwball autumn themed, do you think?
I mean, as soon as the clock hits October 1st, which we're 2 days, by the time this comes out, we're still a day early. It's the season enough.
Would you say peanut butter is Halloween themed?
Not on its own, but peanut butter whiskey is a very I don't know, it's kind of got this, like, if you're sipping some peanut butter whiskey, you kind of could be there could be like a harvest festival happening like right outside, and like some person's just like selling their pumpkins.
Normally I'd say no, but the Hershey Company this holiday season would have you fucking think otherwise, because I don't know if you guys have been to the store lately, but do you know how many Reese's infused things there are now at the store?
I did see this recently. What? The Oreo with Reese's in the center.
Reese's?
That should be illegal. I had it the other day. It's way too fucking good to be sold in mass.
But then they have the reverse, which is a Reese's with Oreo in it.
Yeah, which I'm less convinced. But the Oreo with Reese's center is incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Incredible.
If we could get... I'm sure you're all familiar with the Reese's Pieces.
Yes.
Of course. E.T.
Imagine Oreo... You know the birthday Oreos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead of like the little... whatever the little flakes are, little bits of Reese's Pieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right. They've got those fucking Reese's Pieces funfetti bites in your Oreo kind of situation.
They'd have to be like as small as... Do you guys remember the... I don't know... M&M minis, I think they were called.
Yeah, and the
they'd
tube?
have to be, they'd have to be that
Yes.
big, I think, to like fit in the Oreo.
Oh man,
You would
I don't
never
think
see me
Reese's
again.
Pieces minis in the,
Yes.
That it's kind of hard to say, but
Reese's
Meanies.
Pieces minis.
I'd be huffing that tube nonstop.
I also saw a thing recently where they have cookies and cream flavored Oreos, which is just Oreo flavored Oreos, which is funny.
No. Yeah,
what the fuck? That's crazy.
So, like, the cream in the center. So, like, when you make cookies and cream ice cream, you just grind up Oreos and mix it in with the ice cream. That's what the flavor is, right? So, the cookies and cream Oreo is you grind up Oreos and you put it in the cream of the Oreo and you put it back in the Oreo. It's like... It's how you get mad Oreo disease.
It kind of sounds like something that someone would do on the internet, like as a prank. Like, I made Oreos out of Oreo. But it's kind of crazy because, like, Oreo as a concept becoming cookies and cream as a flavor.
Yeah.
Like, there's some weird, like, cannibalism happening in that situation, right? Or, like...
It's the snake eating its own tail, really.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. It's like the Ouroboros of
The
cookies.
Oreo Boris.
Writes itself. The prophecy is fulfilled.
Fuck! We're not even 5 minutes in.
We got to commission some artists to make the Oreo Boris.
Oh, man.
And the only thing we get is like, here's $20 in the phrase Oreo Boris. Do your worst.
So,
Do your worst.
Ian, I was doing some research to fulfill your craving. You can buy mini Reese's Pieces from the Hershey Company only in a 25-pound box for $114. It's meant
You gotta
for
be a
like
super fan.
Yeah, it's meant for like restaurants.
If
and
I had a real
confectionaries.
job right now, it'd be over. I would already be on the way to my house.
You'd have your own
Easiest
little
114.
refillable tube.
Listeners, hire me for $114 to do something.
Anything.
What if I hired you for $114 to eat $114 worth of Reese's Pieces?
Easiest money I've ever made and spent.
Then you
go.
just, I guess, breaking even for the product.
Well, you do get
There's nothing else you got to do except
apparently 25 pounds of Reese's Pieces. How much is it?
$114.50.
Okay, okay.
Oh
well, we have
shit!
to
For
include-
like ice cream and stuff. I see.
Breaks out to $4.58 a pound, in case you were wondering.
so much. Nice. Well, then, hey, look, I think we've got our next OnlyFans project ready to roll.
Watch Ian bathe in a tub full of Reese's Minis.
And then eat them.
That's one of the tiers.
Yes.
It's one of the tiers.
Well, you know how we always talk about like the shower beer? Like, let's do the like bath bomb with Davis, and it's like you
David.
yeah, you always watch like Scrooge McDuck swim in his vault of money. What if you wanted to watch Ian Davis swim in his bathtub of Reese's Pieces?
Or maybe, and then like there's like a super cut where it's like Jeremy and Ben like holding my arms and then like dunking my head into the side with the
It's
Reese's.
a little hardcore at the end.
Reese's Pieces waterboarding.
Yeah.
Or no, we could do like it's like maybe like a baptism, like it's come down to the river kind of situation. The river is
Oh,
Reese's
shit.
Pieces.
Well, this is the rapture didn't happen. Should have happened.
We're still here,
maybe.
folks.
Yes.
This is your chance to get baptized in
Reese's
the mini
Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
Ian, what would your Reese's Pieces name be?
Yeah.
Reese Pierce.
Fucking got you there.
There it is.
Can we get like some sort of priest or something to like bless my pieces? You know what I'm saying?
I'm an
A
ordained
Reese's Priestess.
Yes, a Reese's priestess.
I'm an ordained minister of the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah.
There.
Oh shit!
Can
I'm
you
allowed to
bless
do
our
baptism.
pieces?
I can
Yeah,
bless
there
them.
you
I can also baptize people.
What do you
Yeah,
baptize
there
them in? Sauce?
Traditionally.
Okay, Ben, what's your drink that you got there?
Oh, I got a Lacumbre Dynamic Glow Hazy IPA.
Ooh.
It looks almost like one of Evan's like illustrations of the mountains.
Oh, it kind of
There's
does.
a lake, and it's quite good. It reminds me of the bygone days of summer. Now that the cold winter winds have started to blow through the streets of Albuquerque.
Oh shit!
It's a nice.
Ian's drinking an adult beverage tonight.
And let me tell you why. For the video watchers at home, you may notice that my background is different.
And there's a mysterious noise.
And you're gonna get eaten by a werewolf is what's gonna happen.
Tell the ghosts to be quiet.
The dog heard you like about to talk shit about this situation. It's like, shut up! Not on this podcast.
I'm in the home of our guest, Michael Woods.
Oh,
Oh.
Dog sitting.
dog sitting.
Dog sitting.
And so far, I ate leftover steak that Michael left in the fridge. I ate a Tupperware of jambalaya he left in the fridge. I ate a slice
Yeah,
of cheesecake. I don't think that was
Without
for
his
me.
knowledge.
What the
His
fuck?
fridge is just going to be empty when
It's like a ghost came to my
You're
house and ate all
you're
my
like
food.
the Grinch eating all the roast beast. What the hell?
Yeah. Get fucked, Michael Woods. I'm drinking his cider.
Oh,
Yeah. Get him.
Look, when someone's house sitting for me, they are allowed to partake of what's left in the fridge, because usually, especially if it's like leftovers, I'm gone for a week. It's probably not going to be good by the time I get back. So you
They're
might
coming
as well-
back tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I got here today.
Hell yeah.
So the con is on. How fast can I?
yeah.
On is on.
Clear that fridge out.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, well, there you go. That answers so many questions, and it was a fun bit of character work that we did.
I thought you'd like that, Jeremy.
I did.
Everything I do is for you.
I haven't been to Michael Woods' house yet. I got to do that.
Michael, if you're listening, you got to tell that dog to be quiet.
You guys
If
keep
you're
bantering.
listening,
I need to.
tell the dog to be quiet in your timeline.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Because it's probably still barking.
Yeah.
This is great for. Let me break the fourth wall here for the listeners. Okay, this is what is really great for the sake of storytelling, because now that the dog has been introduced and canonically like made aware into the audio, any time from now on when the dog barks, the listener won't be like, wait, there's a dog on the show now?
That's true.
What's
It could be my
happening?
dog. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. We know exactly what that dog sounds like and why it's here. And so for the sake of storytelling this episode, like just know we put that was intentional.
And listeners, that was your one free class for Ben's NYU podcasting course.
Yes, there you go.
My OnlyFans is you pay me
Yeah, there you go.
$10,000 and I'll give you a
podcasting
class
tips.
that you can pay $10,000 at NYU for.
Ian, is that a dog?
Unfortunately.
Wow.
Oh, roasted.
You got to shame it on live TV. What does it look
Seems,
like?
it seems pretty cute.
Cute.
It's really cute.
Wow.
Dogs.
Let me pet that dog. And you agreed to dog sit?
I gotta
Hey.
make my Reese's money somehow.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
Who do you think's Bath Ian is gonna do the Reese's Pieces?
Oh, live
Yes.
from Michael Wood's house.
Michael Woods' baths.
Exactly. Get the jacuzzi jets going.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
They do
Those
have jacuzzi
pieces
jets.
jets.
Really gunk it up in there.
Yeah.
They just going at you kind of situation. Well, I've got a very important news announcement to make today.
Do.
Yes, we've discussed on previous episodes an important development in the town of Santa Fe, New Mexico, which is that they have opened a Texas Roadhouse.
Oh.
And now, we have brought this up before. Texas Roadhouse has been a longtime companion for the commentary of
Friend
IGQ.
of the show.
Yes. We've made jokes about it. We've talked about throwing peanuts on the floor. We've done all those things. But for the first time in perhaps 15 to 20 years, I partook in the Roadhouse, if you will. And let me paint you a little bit of a word picture.
Jeremy was Jake Gyllenhaal for a second.
Yes, there you go. About how I ended up at Texas Roadhouse. First, as a prologue, it's Thursday. I go to the dentist. The dental hygienist is cleaning my teeth or whatever.
Pause. How necessary is this prologue?
I just think it's funny that it came up. They're cleaning my teeth.
Okay. So the answer is not very. Let's get to the.
No, you gotta hear this.
It's
They're cleaning my teeth. And this person was like, "Do you like Texas Roadhouse?" As they're cleaning my teeth.
Okay, so it was
sure, I
necessary.
guess so.
Yes. I was like, I don't know. I haven't been to it yet. It's fine, I guess. And they're like, we had to wait an hour to get in to the Texas Roadhouse.
No.
And I was like, it is new. It just opened like a week or two ago. So, brand spanking new. And they're like, if you go on the weekday, you have to know that they're not open for lunch. They open at 3. And I was like, okay, got to keep that in mind.
God, why is this dentist so invested in the fucking Texas Roadhouse?
It's also like when the first Chipotle in Santa Fe opened and there was like a line out the door like every day
Yes.
for a month.
Yeah.
This guy is not making Texas Roadhouse money, though. This is a fucking dentist whose job it is to stick things in your mouth. Like,
Yes.
you should not care this much.
Now,
I'm
I will say
sorry.
this as well. When the dentist came in to like look at my teeth, he grabbed my tongue with like a paper towel or whatever.
With his bare hand.
Yeah, with his bare hands, just right in there. And he like took my tongue out, like moved it around, and like looked at my teeth, kind of situation. And he said, and I quote: "This is a quote, man, what teeth." And he put my tongue back in my mouth, and
Okay.
I didn't have to do anything else.
Okay. I think I'm sensing something different here, which is that this guy has nothing to talk about. The only thing exciting is the Texas Roadhouse. As forced to not talk about Texas Roadhouse, he's saying things like wet teeth.
No, man,
No,
what
what?
teeth?
Yeah.
Oh.
What teeth?
Man,
okay,
what
okay.
teeth is like a Heathcliff comic.
Yes. I mean, Heathcliff would wear a helmet that says teeth on it. Anyway, so that's the prologue to going to the Texas Roadhouse. 2 days later, it's Saturday, joining my disc golf group for some disc golfing. I will note, on Saturday, it rained basically the entire time I played disc golf. I would have stopped our disc golf day around hole 10 because it was raining, and I was like, it's kind of cold and I'm kind of wet. And some people left at that point, but we stuck it out, and it was one of my friends, disc golf friends, their birthday was on Sunday. This was Saturday, so we're like, oh, we'll go have lunch together and do like a quasi birthday thing, kind of situation, hang out with each other. And one of my disc golf compatriots was like, let's go to Texas Roadhouse, and I was like, can't say no. Once someone recommends a place to go eat, we can't say no. Now, this is where we did outsmart the dentist. We called ahead of time and we're like, can we put our name on the list? Kind of situation. So we didn't have to wait when we got it.
You made a reservation.
Straight to the table. Okay.
You made a reservation like a normal person normally does.
Yes. So I drive there. I get there. Outside, I see a thing that says "Beware of peanuts." Okay. I was like, God damn. There's a sign that's like peanut crossing because they love peanuts there. Yes, Ben.
I will say, at least they warn you.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's, you know what? If they didn't though, and you were allergic to peanuts, and you
Oh
walked
my
in
God,
there,
you get
just
fucked.
immediately.
Blow
You
up
just
like a
open the
balloon.
door and die. Like, that's it. You can't even get in. It's like a spell.
They need like a quarantine room, like
Yes.
a airlock chamber before you actually get into the Texas Roadhouse.
Yes.
I feel like that only has to be like the woke ones, right? Though, like the other ones, they don't give a fuck. They're
like, you know what you
"Hey,
signed
be
up for."
damned. I
Yes.
will not put a warning sign outside that there are
Yes.
peanuts here. Beware.
You just need to know. Open the door. Right behind the Mater D stand is the New Mexico themed Texas Roadhouse mural, which is the yes, Ian.
There's no way that job is called a maitre d' at Texas Roadhouse.
I will say there are 4 of them. There's 4 hostess stands. What
the hell?
Like at the entrance because it's so crowded. They have to manage that many people.
Guys.
And each hostess stand basically like oversees a different section of the restaurant because it's like split into like,
They're like kingdoms.
4 like dining rooms kind of
Four
situation.
kingdoms.
Yes, 4 kingdoms. Who shall rule the Texas Roadhouse? And apparently it's the Texas Roadhouse mascot, which is an armadillo. As I was saying, they had a Santa Fe themed mural in the Texas Roadhouse where it's the Texas Roadhouse mascot, the armadillo, at Zozobra, celebrating Zozobra kind of
Wow.
situation. So,
Pretty cool.
it's got a little bit of that local flavor, which I appreciate. I will also note that I was looking around. They have some kitsch on the wall. And one of the kitschy things they had was a snowboard with the Santa Fe Brewing logo on it, which I really enjoyed. I was like, man, I'm going to get some locally craft brewed beer here. Spoiler alert, they didn't have any.
What? Do they not even have their
posers.
license yet?
No, they had beer, but they did not have any Santa Fe Brewing Company beer. I couldn't get my, fucking social hour or whatever that I wanted to at that moment. So I was a little disappointed. I just had to go for a Modelo and a Blue Moon instead. So,
Well, I think our path to success is clear. I Choose You Incorporated needs to own a Texas Roadhouse become a franchisee.
yes.
Each one of us can have our own kingdom.
Yes.
That would hands down be
Yeah.
the most profitable thing this show has ever done.
I mean, given how many people are there. So
Who needs a sponsor?
next, we are taken to our table. How do they take us to the table? The person who takes us to the table is like, right this way, and they have
Do they have to talk like that?
They have 4 baskets of bread rolls.
Yeah.
And they're just leading you on with the smell of bread rolls to your table.
The scent lines just guiding
Yes.
you.
You're
just
like a
floating to your
hobo in a
table.
1930s cartoon. You smell a pie in a windowsill, and you follow it. You sit down, you can slam those bread rolls immediately. I will say, bread rolls, pretty good. Like, especially when they're, like, hot, like, and they have butter, pretty good. And they're free, and you get as many of them as you want. So,
No Texas toast?
I didn't have any Texas toast, but that was a side option.
Oh.
But you feel pretty
next.
silly right now.
Yeah, next, we order our drinks. As I said, didn't have any local craft brewing kind of situation. It was just like, we got Modelo's and stuff like that.
Hey,
kind of
number 1
situation.
beer in America.
That is
Nothing
true.
wrong with that.
And the waiter brought them to the table, and he spilled beer all over us.
Yeah.
I don't want to be rude to the waiter, but it was basically like that. And the waiter's like, "I'm sorry, I'm like 19 years old, and this is my first job as a waiter."
Oh my god.
And we're like, "It's fine, we understand."
What the hell?
Did he bring you a new one?
Yes, we got a free beer. So
He
Wait,
left
there
free
you go.
one, or he
spilled
just brought
beer at the
you
table.
the one that
Well,
he
it was
spilled?
only one beer that spilled over, so that beer was replaced with a new free beer kind of situation.
But
And
it wasn't
we didn't have
free,
to-
though.
Well, you didn't have to pay for the previous one either.
Well, why would you? He spilled it.
I know. I'm saying the cost of that beer and its replacement was not added to the tab at all.
There's no such thing as a free beer, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and the beers, they did come in giant mugs, so that was also
Frosted? Froth?
Yeah, they were frosted. You
Oh.
better believe it. One of my friends, not me, because I wanted to like do some more stuff that afternoon, also ordered a giant margarita, and it also came in like a chalice kind of situation.
For a king.
Yes, for a king.
So, Jeremy, you talked about this mural. You didn't say that Zozobra was an armadillo in this mural.
Well, there's the armadillo character on the bottom right of the mural.
I take offense to this, this
But you
appropriation.
see the armadillo on the bottom right, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
but-
yes, and the zebra also kind of looks like an armadillo. 'Cause
yeah,
he's got
what's
the
going
weird
on
nose.
with that?
It's I can't lie. If that can win you over,
I didn't say it
don't-
won me over.
no, I'm just saying in general. Like, if that wins you over as far as Santa Fe is concerned, just move. Just go to Texas already. Like, it's cheaper. Don't bother.
Yeah. And then we ordered our lunch, and it was pretty good. It was like a 7 out of 10 kind of thing with the food. I had a chicken fried steak with some French fries as the side. And I didn't, I ate all of it. It tasted pretty good. It's like, here's how I would say the food is. It's like better than like an Applebee's or a Chili's kind of vibe, but like most like local restaurants are better for a similar price range.
I mean,
What'd you
it's like an Outback, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's basically out. They also have their own Bloomin' Onion. It's very similar in style and quality to an Outback Steakhouse.
We are recording an episode from the Texas
it's gonna-
Roadhouse.
From the belly of the beast.
Once
Yes.
once I'm there for Christmas week,
Yes.
we are going to it.
Live from the
Yeah.
Roadhouse. Now,
Oh,
there's.
it's gonna be so hard for me to not talk my shit. Honestly.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be on your good.
But what if you
behavior.
have a perfectly pleasant time?
You'll be with friends,
Yeah.
cold drinks,
Peanuts on the floor.
Okay, now
And
this
that's
is
gonna
what I
make
got to
for some
get to.
really fun podcasting. Just gotta say. Anyway,
Texas
anyway.
Roadhouse has become gentrified or woke. I don't know. Whatever pejorative you want to use. You can't
Woke
throw peanuts
Roadhouse?
on the floor anymore.
What?
You throw them
No
into
peanuts
a
on the
bucket.
floor?
Yeah. The
Oh my
floor
God.
was clean.
Is it-
shiny.
Jeremy, I think you should have just done it anyway.
Smooth. There's a bucket that you throw
Well,
your peanut shells in.
Okay, but I think it's what Evan said. Actually, you can do it. There's probably. Did they tell you like you can't do it, or
They
is
didn't
it
say
just
you
that no
couldn't do
one's
it.
done it yet, and they just are too
And we
polite?
got to be the first one. And as soon as you throw it, they like shoot off fireworks. Then someone gets like a 6-shooter. It's like bang, 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 bang. You did it.
Instead of the no sloppy steaks, it's no peanuts on the floor. Don't,
Yes.
don't do it.
Yeah.
It's probably like they're like, man, these fucking Santa Fe yippies haven't even done it yet. Like no one has christened it.
Yeah.
They haven't done
Just
it.
don't tell them.
Yes.
We drop one, and there's gonna be like a businessman at the next table. He's gonna be like, you know what? To hell with it. And he like unloosens his tie. And,
Food fight.
Yeah, I think maybe they just don't know. Maybe it's like In-N-Out where you have like the secret menu. Like
Oh,
you
the
just
secret
have to
peanut
know
floor.
that if you like the peanut shell right on the floor, they can't touch it.
Yeah, Right.
Like they don't have to pick it up.
You eyeball the hostess across the room, and you just, and you're like, what are you gonna do about it?
it's like Cold Stone, I think, right? They have to sing "Happy Birthday" to you.
They have to
Happy
censor
to?
you.
birthday. They
Yeah,
have to.
well, okay. That gets me to my next point. So, my friend, whose birthday was on Sunday, was like, look, I know this is kind of like my birthday get-together with the friend group kind of situation, but you cannot tell them it's my birthday because they will still sing me a silly song and I will be so embarrassed I will die kind of situation.
So naturally, you have to.
Now, this led to many amusing moments while eating lunch. First came up when our 19-year-old waiter was like, are you all family? Are you just friends? And we're like, we're just friends. And then we're like, is it
Polycule.
somebody's special day? Polycule!
Yeah, we're a quintuple.
It was 6
Polycule.
people. We were really pushing it kind of situation. And then-
Polycule visits the Texas Roadhouse.
Yes. And then he was like, "Is this somebody's special day?" And my friend, whose birthday it was close to, just started laughing. And he was like, "No, don't worry about it," kind of situation. And then we were on edge because we thought he was like gonna send out the birthday party.
We caught
thing.
on.
And while we were at lunch, at least 7 other birthdays happened around us. And every time a birthday happened, they came out and they were clapping and they did a little line dance and they told everyone to say "yeehaw," kind of situation. Yeah. So as the lunch went on, there was one in the like next dining room. We could see it kind of like happening over there, and then there was one like in the aisle across from us, kind of situation. So we could see it happening here. And then towards the end, right towards the end, it went right to the table next to us.
This is like a Cloverfield thing. It's like, oh, they're coming for us.
Yes.
Hide,
like,
quick.
And when the one next to us was coming next to us, my friend was like, one of you better not told them that was my birthday.
It's like you're in the trenches watching like mortar shells hit all around you.
And they ask everyone to give the birthday person who is they're like, it's someone's very special birthday, and like, give them a big Texas yeehaw for their birthday, and everyone in the restaurant is supposed to shout yeehaw. And last thing I want to note about all the birthdays before Ian jumps in, I think 3 or 4 of them were for their person's 21st birthday. They're getting their first drink at the Texas Roadhouse.
That's where I would have gone, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Now I do have to ask this question.
Yes.
I don't want to put the Roadhouse on blast. I don't want anyone to lose their job. But did the birthday person have a beverage?
I couldn't see.
No, the person at your table.
Oh yes, they did have a drink.
And so when this 19-year-old checked their ID, they weren't like, "It's your birthday today."
Didn't get carded. That 19-year-old's getting fucking fired right here.
I don't remember if they got carded. I got carded, so at least I did.
So what we're saying is he either broke the law or is an idiot.
Well, I just imagine that the only reason why he asked in the first place was like, I've been doing this all day. Everyone's got a fucking birthday, and they get mad at me when I don't ask, so I have to ask. This is my job. I just started today.
If I was, now I have like 10 years on this kid, but
Yeah.
if I was the waiter and I saw it was someone's birthday, I wouldn't even say a fucking word. I'd just be like, "Oh, here's your ID back," and then just fucking blast their ass with the cake and the yee howdy and the
Yes.
peanuts.
Look here. Here's what I'm saying is I think when he asked if it was somebody's special day, like I think he intuited that from like maybe
From reading.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying
That's
it
just that
might
19-year-old
This kid's going
intuition.
places.
Yeah, it might disrupt. I think we should, when we do it, be like it's one of our birthdays.
I mean, we have to for research, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna
Is he
see
gonna
like
card us then?
Yeah, they are going to card us, and they're going to know it's not our birthday.
we're gonna rent like a Zoom H7 for this, and like have like the full rig on the table and these microphones in front of us. They're like, "Oh,
Yes.
is it what?"
We really need to bring back the the radio show that had Santa Fe Baking Company.
Yes.
We got to bring that back.
And
It
the
was
Texas Roadhouse.
KSFR at Santa Fe Baking Company. We got to bring it to the Texas Roadhouse.
Yes.
Yes.
Apparently, Texas Roadhouse is the most poppin'. If we didn't have call ahead to get in line, if we just walked up to the counter and put our name on the list, it would have been a 45-minute wait
Jeez.
to get in for lunch on 12:30 at 12:30 on a Saturday.
If we bought a franchise, we could start a podcast called "We Bought a Roadhouse,"
Oh yes.
and it's us just like talking shit about owning this franchise. And we have like a table we always set up at.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so
God, that'd be
good.
so good if we like owned a restaurant and they'd be like, "That's the owner's table," and it's just our podcast setup.
Yeah.
And it's like got a little like velvet rope around it.
Exactly.
It's like a ball pit. There's peanuts on the floor only
Yes.
in that area.
People come in. They're like, "I need to talk to the boss," and like they come to the back room, to the back table instead of
like
us
a
playing
mob
cards and
boss.
stuff. We're
Yeah.
we're podcasting.
Podcasting.
Grab a seat. Here's a mic.
Yes.
Tell us what
You
you're
gotta
what-
tell us a funny bit before you can leave.
And we're gonna break your fucking kneecaps.
Yes.
Yeah, what illegal activity do you need us to do on this podcast?
Yeah.
We need to document it and then publish it because crime is legal again, much like comedy.
True.
That's true.
More now than ever.
Yes.
So please note that we can start being funny on the show at any time.
Yes.
It's legal.
At any time. We choose not to, though,
Yes.
out of like a pure
That's
like
what the-
morality choice.
That's what the title of the show is a reference to, us choosing not to be funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, that was my experience at the Texas Roadhouse. I will now take any questions before we move on to the main course.
Would you go back? Like, unironic question.
I would go back in certain circumstances. One of those circumstances with the four of us, you know,
All right.
kind of situation.
Okay, if you were not professionally obligated to, take your, just, think with your stomach for a second here.
If it was purely based on food, probably not. Again, I think you run into the entire problem I do with like this level of restaurant, which is it's not too much cheaper than like a local restaurant. Like the entree I had was like $16, right? Which is, about what I would pay for an entree at a local restaurant in town kind of situation.
A different roadhouse, perhaps?
Yes. Yeah, perhaps, yes.
Oh.
There you go. And like, for example, at that other roadhouse, I could get some like, my margarita wouldn't come in a chalice, but it would be really good. You know what I'm saying? And they've got, local brews on tap. But it's the eternal problem with restaurants like this where it's like, at least, I'm lucky enough to live in a town where there's a lot of good local food. And I know that's not the case. I think a lot about where my grandmother lives. She lives kind of like in an exurban town near Denver. And this is the kind of restaurant that basically only exists in like a 20-mile radius of where she lives kind of situation. You might have an occasional like Thai restaurant, stuff like that, breakfast place that's okay. But it's all Applebee's, Chili's, Village Inn. It's like
Barrel.
that. Yeah, that's like the only food that they have. And in that situation, there is a Texas Roadhouse near where my grandmother lives. I would probably choose Texas Roadhouse over the Chili's or the Applebee's if given the option.
Fair.
So that's my final judgment. there.
Well, we're going.
Yes, we are going. No one's going to stop us from going.
Not even
They might stop us from recording.
But they're not going to stop us
fucking
from
allowed to do
going.
They can't.
We had to go guerrilla style. We can't bring in mics. It's just going to be a phone on the table.
What if we all just have like lav mics and it's like plugged in underneath the table?
We all hold up our lav mic like all the Gen Zers love to do.
I'm pretty sure podcasts are protected by the Constitution.
Yeah. The constitutional order.
Well, yeah, the logistics of this are not funny, but I feel like if we filmed it, it would be a bigger issue than if we just had a microphone-looking
Correct.
object on the table. And I'm not saying that for any Texas Roadhouse reps to potentially listen to this after the fact and use this against us.
In the
I'm
court
just
of law.
saying that it's more likely that a microphone will not be flagged as a potential private property issue versus like if we were filming, in which case we would definitely have to ask.
Yes.
Sure.
Anyway, I think that it could be funny if we went. So I will encourage
Ben.
us to choose comedy yet again.
Great.
When in doubt, choose comedy.
When in doubt.
We'll make a special and it's going to be called like a very Roadhouse Christmas or something like that. But now we have to move to the meat of the matter, which is what we do on I Choose You. Each week on I Choose You, we randomly select a new Pokemon to cook and eat. Then we share those recipes with one another in a very deliberate manner, and then we vote on who has the best recipe. Last week was a 3-way tie between me, Ben, and Ian, and I put the vote up, and I remembered to put up the vote. And guess who won?
Put it up.
Ian Davis did.
Oh,
Ba-ba.
So congratulations, Ian. You won our last episode. This week's episode, we're covering Armarouge, I think is how I'd pronounce it. Armarouge.
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 Yes. Let's talk about Armarouge this week on I Choose You. Ian, you get to go first. I heard you have a 30-minute dinner with Rachel Ray or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not always proud of the people I am every week, but someone's got to be the celebrity guest.
What's wrong with Rachel Ray? Did she do something?
She got canceled. Yeah.
She's canceled, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
She seems like someone who would be. I don't know. She just has that look.
Well, I mean, like, with fellow like homemaking like Food Network people, I would say Paula Dean's kind of canceled, and
yeah, absolutely.
Martha Stewart went to prison.
Yeah.
No,
The frugal
she's
gourmet.
kind of woke though.
She does
She's
hang out
redeemable.
with. She does hang out with black people. So
Snoop Dogg.
she really redeemed herself.
Yes.
Though Snoop Dogg's canceled now too. So
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg is canceled, I will say.
Yeah.
So maybe guilt by association. Martha Stewart.
There you go. Martha
double
Stewart hung out
canceled?
with
I don't
Snoop
know.
Dogg, and Snoop Dogg got canceled.
Maybe Snoop. I hope Snoop should have been like. She told me to say it.
God damn it.
Looking at him, popcorn,
Popcorn.
I mean, it's yellow. It's big and yellow.
and look at the shoulders.
Yes. His pauldrons.
Oof. Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. What the fuck is a pauldron? Pauldron?
Beefy pauldron.
It's shoulder armor.
Oh, okay. I didn't care to look it up. I just saw it on the page and was like, I've never heard that word before. It sounds
Crazy.
stupid.
These fucking nerds.
Soft, supple pauldrons.
Pauldrons. No, it's pauldrons are shoulder armor. It's like how every piece of armor has like a name. I don't know them all, but it's the ones that go on your shoulder.
Jeremy, you're telling me you went to a Ren fair and you don't know the names of all the armor on that goes on yourself?
No
I
one
know
talked
that,
about pauldrons at the Ren Fair. I'll just say that.
Yes. We didn't. I also know that the stuff that like goes on your legs are called greaves. So that's fun. And then a helmet. There you go. And that's like all your armor.
And then a helmet.
Chest plate.
Anyway, he looks like popcorn.
I get
And he's fire type. So if
Is
you
it
can
gonna
believe
be
it,
some spicy popcorn.
it's spicy popcorn. P-O-P capitalized. And this recipe courtesy of Rachel Ray on foodnetwork.com.
She invented popcorn. You heard it here first.
Not even, there's no preamble. Rachel is like,
She doesn't
fuck you
fuck
guys.
around.
I don't have
This-
time for this.
This meal is taking 30 minutes.
TikTok.
Vegetable oil, popcorn kernels, melted butter, sweet paprika, salt, garlic powder, cumin, cayenne pepper.
I'm cool.
Okay.
If you want to do it Ian's way,
Oh,
get a big cast iron Dutch oven.
Rachel Ray Ian's way.
We're doing Rachel Ray Ian's way. Put some oil in the cast iron. Heat that shit up. Throw your popcorn in there. Put the lid on top. Pop, pip, poop, pip, pop.
Oh, I don't like one of those.
Pop,
but
pick, poop, says
I can
Ian.
relate to most of them.
Snap, Crackle, and Pop's unwanted cousins.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's all yummy, spicy.
Do you eat out of his pauldrons like they're buckets?
Yeah, it's the new popcorn bucket
Oh, yes.
for the latest Detective Pikachu movie.
Yeah, there you go. Detective.
Oh,
You know what's sad? We're not gonna get another Detective Pikachu.
No.
Is that true?
Yeah, the first one just didn't do well enough.
Ryan Reynolds said no.
Yeah, he's too busy. He's like, I've got some Mint Mobile I gotta do.
That's real.
What kind of so just spice, or is there like any other additional flavor happening in that?
Well, I read you the recipe.
Yeah.
And that's
There's nothing else to it. I will say that some garlic paprika on popcorn
Yeah,
is pretty
I
flavorful
that's
relatively
fair.
to how.
if you want it Ian's way, might I propose putting some kettle corn in there?
Oh,
Okay.
Do a little,
Okay,
little
baby.
sweet spicy blend.
There we go.
Oh,
That's what I'm
shit.
looking
That's
for.
like some Chicago corn.
It's like Chicago, except wherever Rachel Ray is from. Please hold.
Please hold. I love Ian's way because it's kind of like Mike's way.
Yes.
Well, Ian's way is Mike's way right now because he's at Michael Wood's house.
Oh, shit.
And Mike's way is to eat all the leftovers in someone's fridge.
She's born in New York,
Oh, okay.
Oh, the New York way.
Yeah,
but
New
her
York
mother's
style.
mother's ancestry is Sicilian,
Oh,
just like me.
there you go.
Let's
common
go, Italian representation.
Let's go.
Oh,
let's
Mamma
go.
mia!
Hey.
Oh, man.
Incredible.
Well, that does sound simple and easy and tasty.
Does sound like it would take less than 30 minutes.
Probably.
And you got a little dust saved for later, you know? You've got, as you're eating
Sure.
your bites, and you go...
Yeah. So is your dust saved for later? The dust on your hands?
Yeah, the gamer fuel. as we all
Okay.
know.
And so
only-
whenever you eat like Doritos, you're like, I have leftovers. My fingers.
Yes. Not done yet.
The only controversy surrounding Rachel Ray is in 2008, Dunkin' Donuts pulled an online ad featuring Ray wearing a black and white patterned scarf resembling a keffiyeh
What?
that some viewed symbolized support for Islamist terrorists.
Oh,
there you
my
go.
God, that's
It
fucking
sounds-
crazy.
It sounds like
Wikipedia entry.
Rachel Ray might have been a little too woke.
So she was like accused of being pro-Palestinian enough so much that she got canceled for it in 2008.
Yeah, there
She
you
was
go.
like, oh, too terroristy. Ooh.
And
Yes.
she wasn't even actually pro-Palestine. It was just that it looked like a fucking keffiyeh. That's insane. Obama, what was happening,
Well,
okay?
then George W. Bush was president in 2008.
W.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah. Okay. Yes. This makes sense now.
Yes.
The George W. Bush administration was famous for canceling Rachel Ray for her keffiyeh looking
The
dress.
famous photo of George Bush reading to a kindergarten classroom, and a guy walks over and is like, "Sir, Rachel Ray is wearing a keffiyeh."
Jesus Christ. That's crazy. And that's an insane Wikipedia entry.
Man.
So I take it back. Rachel Ray is the wokest of all the cooks.
Based.
Okay.
There you go.
No longer canceled.
Preach.
I mean, she was canceled apparently for a bit, but for a good reason.
Not anything that reached her Wikipedia page.
Canceled
Yeah.
before her time.
Yeah, there you go.
So true.
All right. Ben, what's your recipe?
I was waiting for you to ask, Jeremy. So in the Bulbapedia page, besides the pauldrons, the other thing that I took note of was something in the origin section that I don't know if anyone else noticed, but says that the design could be based on medieval heroic tales of European knights, such as well as the idea of chivalry, which I don't really know how that translates to like Pokemon.
The idea of
Well,
chivalry.
Well, I think it's more of the pauldron kind of vibe, because usually wear pauldrons when you are jousting because they're big shoulder guards kind of
And, like,
situation.
When you're walking up to like the bank and then it opens the door for you and it's like "M'lady."
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I guess it's like used in the traditional sense, not
Yes.
really in the colloquial
The
sense of
new
like
age sense.
a fucking
Yes.
like Redditor. But the other thing after this is one specific point of origin may be the legend of the Spanish knight Wilfred the Hairy, known for his golden armor and shield, on which was said the Emperor Charles the Bald painted with his fingers 4 red lines using the blood of the former in honor of his bravery.
Hell yeah.
It's crazy. The
So-
hairy and the bald in this one.
Yeah, keywords being Wilfred the Hairy, and Charles the Bald, which
I'll drink to that.
hey,
Yes.
you're the Charles the Bald of this episode. But my recipe will make us all Wilfred the Hairy of your peer group, because I'm making some Armarouge hot sauce or salsa, really. that will put some hair on your chest.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
Rogan
yeah.
direction,
No.
like a Hims minoxidil, whatever.
No, it's not that kind of situation. But if you are struggling with that, do consult your doctor. This is a different kind of putting hair on your chest, which is more like as a phrase that I heard growing up, which was like every time you ate something spicy, you know, my dad would be like, "Oh, that'll put hair on your chest," which I don't really know where that started as like a urban legend or something, but
Yeah.
it did
Isn't
stick
that-
with me. It didn't do anything for me personally, but
Yeah, I wanted before we continue, I want to highlight something because I clicked the Bulbapedia links out to Wikipedia about Charles the Bald. I don't know.
yeah.
Do you read this?
Let's
Ben?
learn more about our bald king, okay?
There's this whole section on his Wikipedia page that says baldness. It has been suggested that Charles' nickname was used ironically and not descriptively. He was not in fact bald, but was extremely hairy.
Nice.
What?
Little switcheroo.
Yeah, it's like
wow.
you know, the fact that Robin Hood's best friend is called Little John and he's so tall.
Now that's comedy.
Yeah, that's comedy. Comedy's legal again. Well, we should tell this fucking medieval king who go up to him and be like, "My lord, comedy's legal again. Your name's the Bald now."
Oh, man. Well, yeah, that's actually great for my purposes, though, because I was kind of having to reckon with this, like, well, what's the bald factor here of my recipe? But if actually the bald factor was completely in jest, then I'm even more vindicated that this salsa will give you hair on your head or your chest, whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit.
Wherever
Yeah.
you want it.
Wherever you want it. So this was inspired by a recent experience I had, which was I actually made salsa for the first time today in my kitchen, and it was incredible. I, chopped up all of the ingredients. I, put it in the oven and let it roast. I put it in the blender with some bouillon and lime and oil and pulsed it until it was nice and smooth, and then took a little taste and was like, holy shit, I'm a genius. Granted, I was following a recipe, but it made me feel like I was like I had free will. You know what I mean? Like sometimes salsa feels like such a unattainable goal, but necessity. And then for the first time today, I realized like I can do this like by myself.
You can salsa.
I can. And that was huge for me. So I wanted to bring that into today's recording session, mainly because I'm also really hungry and I really want to eat my salsa. So, but instead of the recipe that I did, which was like a tomatillo salsa with some cilantro and lime, quite good. I'm making for you a roasted ghost pepper Armarouge salsa in honor of the ghost Wilfred the Hairy.
Yes.
And throw in Charles the Bald in there. I don't give a fuck.
Solidarity.
Yeah. So this is a ghost pepper salsa recipe. All you need is 3 heirloom tomatoes, halved, half medium white onion, 1 ghost pepper, halved, 1 serrano pepper, halved, 2 cloves of garlic, salt, pepper, vegetable stock. My recipe included some chicken bouillon powder that you just plop in there to give it that little extra chickeny flavor.
Yeah.
Roast all that shit in the oven with a broil setting for like 10-12 minutes until the very ends of it start to get a little bit like crisp. Throw all that shit in the blender. You got yourself an amazing blow your socks off, spicy enough to put hair on your chest salsa that you can serve with some maybe some corn chips. Maybe they're even restaurant style.
Whoa.
But for your house.
What?
Oh, in your house?
You can have a
be
restaurant-style
done.
chip in your house?
You don't have to leave your house to get restaurant quality salsa and chips.
Ben, do you literally have restaurant-style chips in your house right now?
I don't, but I think it's a funny thing that exists in our world that you can put restaurant-styled corn chips on a bag, and people are like, I kind of know what that means.
I believe the only difference is they have like more seasoning on them, if I'm remembering correctly.
I think they're wide. Like they're pretty
Yeah, what's
They're
the
a little
integrity?
bigger, I think.
unridged. Yeah.
Unridged, not ridged for your pleasure.
No. But actually, this gets me to an important point. So you said you zhuzh in a little blender for a little bit. How chunky or smooth is the spectrum?
Honestly, when I was doing it, I was just like, I zhuzhed it all the way until it was like a sauce.
Like-
Less of a
like
salsa
thin.
and more of like a taco shop sauce, I guess.
Yeah.
Um,
Thin, okay.
But that was my recipe. I think this recipe, similarly, you want like a very like almost liquidy consistency, because I don't think you want to get like big chunks of your tomato
pepper.
and or ghost pepper in there. I think
Yeah.
you want it to be like really,
Fine.
fine.
That is something
maybe a
I've
good
noticed.
way.
It's like the hotter the salsa, the more thin it gets.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Because you don't want to end up crunching on a big piece of ghost pepper. I
That's
think.
fair.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you could put one there in as like a surprise.
Well, there is one ghost pepper in there. Oh, you mean like just a chunk?
Yeah.
Oh.
So like,
It's like
One
the baby
wrap
at Mardi
surprise.
Gras in the cake
Yes.
or whatever.
yeah.
I don't believe in that shit, but
You don't believe? What does that mean? You don't believe in it?
I don't believe in pranking people
Okay.
when they're least expecting it. At least put a warning, okay?
Uh-huh.
Like Texas Roadhouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway, that's my recipe: Armarouge, ghost pepper salsa.
Delicious.
Nice. Evan, what is your recipe this week?
My recipe, so I also took a gander at those pauldrons. And one of the things that it also mentioned is that it puts those pauldrons together to form a cannon in which it's used to shoot blazing projectiles. And what better blazing projectile that a fire psychic type could produce than flamin' hot nacho cheese? Because we're making some
Oh,
nachos
shit.
this
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
hell
they're
yeah!
fucking flavor blasted.
And we're not just making nachos, we're making a nacho that'll take you to another dimension. So hear me out. Doritos.
Yeah.
They're flavor blasted. You could blast that flavor a little further if you just put some actual nacho cheese on it. Ian Davis, what is your question?
Which Dorito?
So to continue the flavor, we have to go nacho cheese.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. I see what you're getting at, but for this particular recipe, yeah, not nacho cheese is where the realm we have to reside in here.
Okay. Well, I love residing in that realm. Don't get me wrong.
So first we have to craft our Dorito chip, of course, right? So you've got your corn chip mixture and the kind of secret ingredient to give it that little bit of flair, right? You just kind of shave off a little bit of the top, which might be a flame, but also might just be a poof that you could just like grate into a fine powder. I'm basically presupposing that the thing on top of its head could just be
Yes.
like a nice little seasoning that you'd like get into a fine powder.
Okay.
So you've got that. You coat that in your chip, and then naturally it produces this delicious fine nacho cheese at the end. But where the kind of psychic ability comes into play here is in your corn chip Dorito mixture. We're also going to add a little bit of THC.
What?
So I found out the other day that Doritos exist. And I also found out the other day that the FDA and FTC issue a warning to the makers of Doritos to stop making them because they're too similar to a product that a child might buy. But I say to hell with that. We're going to make our own.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to put a little bit of delicious wheat oil into your chip mixture as you begin to fry them. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So not only will they take you to another flavor dimension, they'll also kind of blast you out of this world.
Hell yeah. And okay. And the I didn't even discuss in my recipe how the Armarouge was involved. I'm just realizing
That's okay.
it was just
Me
going to be
neither.
a fire source. There wasn't anything
It
special.
was involved.
But I was
We
going to
get
ask,
it.
so the nacho cheese is coming out of its hands still?
Yes, so it
Okay.
produces nacho cheese, and you like grate a little bit of it off for the flavor powder.
And that's also nacho cheese flavor because it
Yeah,
produces
but-
nacho cheese
Exactly.
naturally.
So you get the cheese part, but then the nacho cheese powder is like cheese powder, sure, but there's also like chili and paprika and like all those little notes, you know.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Excellent.
and you get high like a fucking kite when you eat those nachos.
Damn. And
Hell
talk
yeah.
about being flavor blasted.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm so glad Doritos exists, and I really hate the government for trying to take it away from us.
And I'm unsure of how many come in a bag, because it says it's
One. It's
600
one big one.
It's 600 milligrams of THC.
Whoa, what the fuck?
And
In
the way
one
that
chip?
So that's the way this is packaged. It looks like one chip, but then it goes down
What?
to say like when you first try them, just take 1 or 2 chips at a time to see how they affect you. Don't eat all the entire package worth of weed chips at
well,
once.
I think they've messed up on how to portion out the
Yeah.
weed in this chip. If I want
Yes.
a bag of Doritos, I want to eat the entire bag of Doritos.
Well, this is like that world's hottest chip or whatever.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hot chip, yeah.
Came in like it was like a single chip, like
Yeah.
bubble wrapped, so that you could like experience
Yeah.
all that. That's kind of what I imagined this was until I was like, wait, are there 2 or are there 3 in here? What's going on?
600 milligrams is crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes a lot more sense why they would be like, whoa, I don't know if you can sell this thing.
Yeah,
Because
eat an entire bag and then you're just done.
that would kill, like, a whole elk, let alone a child who might eat it thinking they were getting, like,
so
cutesy-wootsy
maybe Ben, the
Doritos.
government was right about this one. We can't give them a lot of
okay.
credit.
RFK Jr., I take it back.
Yeah, you're
Damn.
great. now.
This one you're spot on about.
Yes.
So, looks like you can order these online. Am I right?
You can. I'm looking at the page now, although this place says it's only available in Canada.
okay.
I bet we have a Canadian listener that would send this to us, and I propose that we eat the whole bag and then go to Texas Roadhouse.
Oh no, we're never leaving.
Give me like all of your bloomin' onions, like all of them.
I need to look up what the Texas Roadhouse bloomin' onion is called because it's called armadillo
The
flakes.
yeehaw onion.
The shooting onion.
Yeah. The rootin' tootin' scootin' shootin' onion.
Rootin' tootin' onion.
Free 2-hour delivery with a minimum of $100.
From Texas Roadhouse?
No,
That's only
In Canada.
5 of these Doritos packs.
or one
Wait,
Doritos
what the
pack
hell? Wait,
and
how
the
much
Reese's
is the
Pieces.
600 milligram Doritos pack?
$20.
Holy shit. Who is making this and losing fucking a lot of money on this? Someone is insane for making this product and selling it at that.
The Texas Roadhouse bloomin' onion is called a cactus blossom registered trademark.
Oh, that's less exciting.
Shut up. Jesus
That's
Christ.
less
Get your own fucking culture, Texas. Holy shit.
Okay. Well, I might have been inspired a bit this week by my trip to the Roadhouse
Oh.
for our recipe. So we're gonna have some Roadhouse barbecue. That's right.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm here for it. Don't listen, listeners.
Stop.
stop
Stop listening.
So we've really nailed what this fucking Pokemon about. It's just pauldrons. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take his pauldrons and I'm gonna turn them into a barbecue slow cooker kind of situation to help prepare my brisket that we're using. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna prepare a brisket and we're gonna get we're gonna take the pauldrons off the Armarouge and we're gonna cut into the Armarouge. We don't talk about this as much anymore, but we're just like, he's meat and we're eating him, and that's what we're gonna be.
Okay.
And since he's so buff and swole or whatever, it's a great meat to barbecue because it's that slow cooking gonna disintegrate that sinewy muscle and just leave that tender flesh behind. While we're slow cooking this barbecue, we're gonna have a nice rub, and we're gonna also fill that fucking meat with like garlic and shit like that. So it's just like garlic seeping into it. We got to rub brown sugar, paprika, onion, garlic, cumin, mustard, salt, black pepper. You get the Armarouge like flank or whatever. You like rub it in there. You're like, this brisket's gonna be good. Oh, nice and brisket. And then you get those pauldrons and you like slap them together. You get another Armarouge and use his fire powers like Hyper Beam or whatever, which I know is a normal type. And you weld the pauldrons together to make your slow cooker. And you have your slow cooker ready to go. You cook it in there for I think 12 to 18 hours. Depending on the thickness of the cut and all that kind of stuff, until it is fall off the bone. But since it's a fire type, we need to make sure we have the appropriate barbecue sauce at the Texas Roadhouse here, and that's why we're going to have a spicy barbecue sauce. So we're going to get some ketchup, some brown sugar, some apple cider vinegar, some Worcestershire sauce, some yellow mustard, some Tabasco sauce, some paprika. And because I'm going to level with our location, New Mexico, throw some red chili in there, and that's going to be our barbecue sauce. So we got a barbecue sauce with a bit of a kick to it. So the brisket comes out nice and tender. You put on the barbecue sauce. You get a nice like paintbrush and slather it on. Make it look like the Armarouge a little bit when you're painting on the barbecue sauce kind of situation, and then you get a big yee-haw as your Armor Roadhouse barbecue comes to your table.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Is spice legal at Texas Roadhouse? Is it
Okay.
allowed?
All right. So one of my friends ordered appetizers for the table, and it was the rattlesnake bites, which aren't rattlesnakes, but what it is just basically like kind of quasi jalapeno poppers. It's cheese and jalapenos, and they're like fried kind of situation. And I will say it wasn't like terribly spicy, but it is, you're eating jalapenos, so you like it has definitely a bit of a kick to it.
Good. I was worried this was like the Tex-Mex situation where it's like, oh no, everything must taste like tomato. It can't dare taste like hot.
Yeah.
And I will say that my chicken fried steak, not spicy at all.
Okay.
So that's my recipe.
I can't think of a time on this show where I've more immediately rejected even the concept of voting for a recipe.
Ben, is your distaste for Texas Roadhouse just the principle of the thing?
There's so many things. I guess the thing though is like I've never experienced it. I can't all of it is just expectation / other people's stories. I can't stand by my principles and honestly say that I'm giving it a fair shake. So I will give it a fair shake, but it's not looking too good from my perspective. Whatever. Texas Roadhouse, obviously we're sending so much business your way. Sponsor the show and then we'll talk. Then I'll sing a different tune.
We bumped the shit out of it.
Money talks.
We bumped the shit out of it.
All right.
I'd eat it, Jeremy. That sounds great.
Let's review our recipes for the show. From Ian Davis, we have Armarouge popcorn. From Ben, we have Armarouge salsa. From Evan, we have Armarouge chips, restaurant style kind of situation.
Doritos,
that's right. I forgot the Doritos part. How could I fucking forget about the Doritos? And for me, we have Texas Armor Roadhouse. So please vote. And Ben,
Roadhouse.
who's the winner, Mon?
Is Texas Roadhouse anything?
Oh, it's something for sure.
We'll have to see.
That's the XXX video store around the corner of the Texas Roadhouse.
All right. Well, it shouldn't surprise anyone that the winner of this week is unanimous. There was no other place to go besides Evan's recipe for Doritos. We're all going to Canada so we can experience Doritos.
Incredible.
And then Jeremy got Evan's vote.
Thank you, Evan.
You're
Pity
welcome.
vote. All right. Let's pick next week's Pokemon in a section I like to call Pick-a-mon. Can someone give me a number between 905 and 1,000?
I'm back on my job. 1,000? Wait, 1,000's the top?
Yes, 1,000 is the
Oh,
top.
because we're not using all the.
Yeah, there's a bunch of dumb ones after it that are just like, it's an Applin, but it's a big one.
958. Did we do that?
Maybe. Let me see. 958. We did do that, so give me another one.
900.
900, I think is. I need a higher number. It needs to be between 905 and 1,000.
908.
908. Have we done that one before? We don't. I don't think we have actually. No, we have. I'm sorry, everybody.
920.
920.
Blaze it.
920 is good. We can do this one. It is Lockix, the other bug type Pokemon. So we did Spidops, and Lockix is the other type of bug in Gen 9. It's
okay.
like a wind up doll grasshopper.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's send your Lockix recipes to ichoosepod@gmail.com. That's ICHEWSPOD@gmail.com. All right, let's wrap up for the evening by doing the plugging round. Where can we find you on the internet, Ben?
You can find me on the internet at Ben C. Montoya on Instagram or at thefearandnow.com. Wait, at thefearandnow.tumblr.com. And you should also look at the links in the description for this and every episode to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund to donate there in honor of Rachel Ray, I think, our fallen comrade.
Preach.
Free Palestine.
What is it? Ian, you're next.
What is it?
No. What? I was like,
New-
what do I say next? And it's like, oh, we go to Ian.
What slop
New
do you
pronouns
have to
just
pronounce?
dropped for Ian.
The thing. What is it? You can find me at at Musician Davis on Instagram. You can follow my Americana trio at Neon Billy Band on Instagram. You can go to musiciandavis.com to see where I was playing 2 months ago because I haven't updated it. Like and fucking subscribe.
Excellent. Evan.
Can't argue with that. You can follow me on Instagram as I make some movies at _Mesa Studio _
Super cool. And you can follow me at Velocity Prime 1 on Blue Sky, Velocity Prime No One on Tumblr, and check out my writing at the-avocado.org. That's the-avocado.org. Jeremy Zielik. And last but not least, the Santa Fe Society and Foundation for Speculative Fiction. I now use Speculative SF at Blue Sky to post my thoughts about our book currently, so you can go see some fun book-related content at Speculative SF.
You
on
used to
Blue
post
Sky.
your thoughts?
Yeah, I post my fucking thoughts there. I'm
Not
like, this
the
book
club's
is
thoughts?
Not the
good,
club's
good,
thoughts.
good. Not the club's thought. The club doesn't exist. It's just me. I've been lying. Anyway, check it out. That's it. That's been the show. I Choose You. You can find us on your favorite podcasting apps, including Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, Spotify, or your podcast catcher of choice. If you like our show, make sure to give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify to help us go up the ranks. If you want more I Choose You goodness, check out our social media pages. I Choose Pod on Blue Sky, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Tumblr. Check it out. Head on over to the I Choose You Discord. The Discord link is available in the episode description. You can hang out with fellow choosies, submit recipes, and participate in community events, all on the I Choose You Discord. Last but not least, head over to our official website, ichooseyou.menu. ichooseyou.menu has a full episode archive and merch store. That's ichooseyou.menu. And that's been our show, and I've been your host and Alton Brown of the group, Jeremy Zielik.
I've been your friend on this show, Ben Montoya.
I've been your Rachel Ray, Ian Davis.
And I've been your Evan Aubrey.
And to all the choosies out there in Radioland, in a while, Totodile.
So you wanna cook and eat all good? Pokemon! Are you ready for some recipes and
Lots of puns.
I wanna eat the ultimate snack, find the flavors that are bold. I choose you. Taste them all with no regret, as a prophecy foretold. I wanna eat with Jeremy, Ben, Evan, and Ian too. I choose you. Learn to cook and crack some cans.
Use the podcast in your hands.
We gotta eat in this Pokemon world. I choose you, the greatest podcast of them all. We gotta eat in this Pokemon world. Put your dish to the test, tastes better than all the rest.
One dish, two dish, red dish, blue dish. Ready for an icy wrap?
Let's do this.
If your soup is missing something, no sweat, my flamingo. You just sprinkle in a little bit of sprigatito. And if your plate is looking sad and done sparse, just tear up some tarantula. It isn't that harsh. Vroom, vroom, there's a rubber room for all your baddies as we drive to these Pokemon tubes. I scream tail as these iron hands come over me. Those iron juggalists, exactly what I like to see. Slithering, lay back, Excalibur by the pool. And crack the bottle, let your body waddle. Don't be a sleep title, just hit the lotto. Cause this podcast is gold, it's as hot as a capsicum too. So let's kick back, cans crack, for I choose you.
We gotta eat in this Pokemon world. I choose you, the greatest podcast of them all.